was indicated that the city, small city of Savannah of just about 300,000 people attract tourists of about 12 million and earn revenue of about 2.2 billion. And if you look at the United States, for example, Florida, Washington, New York, and several other states, they earn a lot from tourism. If you go to Europe, Greece, Spain, and all the rest, even in Africa, for example, the Gambia, where I served before, the Tanzania, Kenya, South Africa, there's a lot of tourism that is going on, and tourism revenue is huge. It makes a lot of impact in these countries. And incidentally, and very interestingly too, we don't lack tourism sites. We have our food, variety of food. Places I go to, they ask you, what is this thing? If you go to some African countries, basically, maybe cuisine kind of arrangement. But in Nigeria, you have variety, from curry to plantain to couscous and all variety of food. Then when it comes to our wear, what we wear, our apparels and so on, you have variety from the south to the middle belt to the north, all kinds. And when our ladies dress with the headgear and so on, all these are part of tourist attractions. Then when you come to the basic sites, is it historic? From the North culture to Igbo, to the to Yankari Game Reserve, to Arugungu Festival, the Doba, and then to Calabar Festival, Obudu Cattle Ranch, and all the, many. That's this thing. Even the Mambila is a tourist attraction because it's at an elevated plateau where you can grow this thing, and the climate is different. You can even grow coffee, tea, even grape, which you can use for wine and so on. So we have variety of sites, we have variety of vegetation, we have variety of dressing, we have variety. If you go to Lagos, they go beach, the Badagry slave village and facilities, and we are very rich in culture. If you go to Gambia, for example, what you have is just the beach. They come, they see the beach, they sunbathe and this thing, and they enjoy themselves. That might also be something like small sex tourism, but that is not what we have. But basically, we have variety, whichever way we look at tourism and arts. We have our drums, we have our masquerades, we have all sorts of variety that we can give to the world as tourist attraction. But we are not doing much about this thing. So we want to start looking at that as a way of diversifying our economy, as a way of bringing revenue to this thing. Because tourism actually have more multiplier effect than many industries. If a tourist travels from the airline, he pays his flight. Sometimes the people that arrange, the agents and so on that arrange his ticket, they also earn. When he comes down from the aircraft, the taxi or the transportation he takes when it goes to the hotel management and those that serve him, when it goes to the various types of sites, sometimes revenue is collected. I remember when I went to Jerusalem, many of the sites you have to pay before you enter, or if you are going to the toilet, you pay, and so on. So the tourism revenue is diversified, and it can sprinkle down to many districts. And it has been found to be one of the greatest avenues for alleviation of poverty. So this is an industry we have to take very seriously. Somebody said, if we take it seriously, we could earn as much as 64 million US dollars per year, maybe in the next few years. But I said no, we could surpass that very much. Right now, we have about 1 million tourists visiting Nigeria per distance. But we could double this by being very serious about the sector. So that's what we want to do here. Incidentally, in the southeast of the United States, which is a consular district of about 17 states, we have huge black population that look up to Nigeria or Africa as home. So these people, if we create it very well, package it very well, these are the people that can come to this thing with a sense of nostalgia, of visiting home, Africa, part of Africa, which we call their home. And it has been discovered that many of them actually come from Nigeria, even including a very prominent politician here in this city that came, their ancestors, through their DNA, it has been traced that they come from them. So we can explore this sense of nostalgia. Come back home, come and see what we are doing different from the propaganda of the West, the progress Africa is making. Not just a place of hunger, but now a place of progress. And we have all the ancestral sites and so on. Come and see what your forefathers, the home of your forefathers. It's just a way of packaging. So we are collaborating with AfriTalk and Pan-African Chamber of Commerce to project this and have a conference and awards evening in order to project what we have and to create an interaction between American investors and tourists, and from our part, all geared towards development of, or let me call win-win, creating a win-win situation of promoting our culture and creating interaction, promoting investment in the tourist sector, because we also have a lot of sites that are yet to be developed. If you go to South Korea, they don't have much of sites, but all the sites they have, they are very well, absolutely very well developed. Unlike many of our districts, we have this natural sites, but not quite developed. We want them to come and develop this thing so that we can make gains, we can make